Buff Nation, Jake and RK here to talk about the newest member of the Colorado Buffaloes. Four-star running back Dylan Edwards has committed today. Ryan, I want your instant reaction, your thoughts.
Coach Prime has the need for speed, Jake. This is a all-timer when it comes to speed coming to Colorado. 4.3-40 he was timed at in the summer. This is a weapon, an absolute weapon. It's something that this roster was desperately lacking and has been for a long time. And I honestly believe, Jake, that speed is the #1 most dangerous thing you can put on a team in college football. I think it might be more valuable in college football than anywhere else other than track. It's so great and so huge to have players like this who can make these explosive plays. When you watch this kid's huddle tape, which appreciate Dylan Edwards for uploading all these highlights, this is about 10 minutes of him just scoring long touchdowns because he makes one cut, he finds a crease, and he takes off and no one can catch him. This is huge, and it's perfect for it to be like one of the first commitments to Coach Prime because it's just such a drastic contrast from the type of players Colorado's been getting.
Absolutely. As you mentioned, they need speed at all levels of the field. Dylan Edwards is going to give him a home run threat at running back, possibly as a returner early on. He does have to add some size, but the high school stats are outstanding. This guy went over 2,500 yards 2 years ago in his junior season. In his career, he's got 95 touchdowns. He's got a 95-yard touchdown in that 21-22 season. He averaged over 10 yards per carry in his time at Derby High School. He has been absolutely electric and is the first four-star to commit to Colorado since their 2020 class. They had 4 of them then. They've had a severe drought since. This really looks like the beginning of what's to come throughout this offseason for the Buffs.
Yeah, and you know, I talked earlier this week just about how much I love this Sean Lewis offense, and so much of that offense is about getting great athletes in space. And I truly believe the conversation that Coach Prime had with Sean Lewis was, hey, I'll get the athletes, you get them in space, we'll score a bunch of touchdowns. Not only do I think Dylan Edwards can be very successful coming out of the backfield in this offense, I think you can line him up out there in the slot, have him run those bubbles, and really cause fits for that defense, knowing, hey, we don't want this ball to go into his hands out in space, so then they're going to have to press up. And as I outlined in the video I made earlier this week, like, whatever you choose, there's a counter going the other way for you. These are the type of players you have to get, though, and I'm sure, Coach Prime is smiling ear to ear. I'm sure Sean Lewis is smiling ear to ear. I'm sure Deion Sanders is smiling ear to ear with this addition.
I think Tim Brewster is smiling ear to ear too. Remember the tweet a couple days ago, going to chase down some world-class speed with the car swerving through everyone? I think this was about Dylan Edwards. He also, this running back room really needs some pop, really needs some help. You have young guys, Anthony Hankerson, you have Victor Venn, a freshman last year who didn't get to get on the field for Colorado. So you add some more speed in Dylan Edwards. Of course, Deion Smith is there. This backfield really needed some speed, and it's really starting to round into shape as we move towards this 2023 season.
Yeah, Jake, I am also smiling ear to ear because I thought for a second there we were going to go a whole day without you and I creating any content together. But, Coach Prime said, no, we got to have some news, get these boys working.
Coach Prime is coming, man. We got to stay ready. Why don't you tell the people where to find that beautiful shirt you're wearing?
Yeah, dnvrlocker.com. I actually just put this bad boy on for the first time. And let me tell you, it is so comfortable on top of being pretty fresh. So check it out, dnvrlocker.com.
Yes, sir. You're looking fresh. Make sure you all keep it tuned here at the DNVR Sports YouTube channel. Also check out DNVR Buffs. We'll have you covered throughout this offseason as we hurtle towards Coach Prime's first year as the Colorado Buffaloes head coach.